If I want to migrate the data, then we can search data migration, migrate your data migration cockpit. You can select this. It will directly take you to the projects which are already created for data migration. If you want, you can create your own. So click on create and you can select the option migrate data using staging tables. Enter the name of the project. I can keep it say Z code groups. Press enter key. Keep the remaining thing default only. Click on step 2. Here I can select this option local package and then click on step 3. Here we need to tell the object name. Either you enter the object name or even if you scroll down for the relevant module, you can get the list. So for QM, these are the objects which are there. Catalogs or the code groups. I can select this and click on this. Okay. And if I scroll down, click on review. Now I can select create a project. So this is the one just now which we have created. One object is coming here. If I double click on it, you will get this download template option. You can select this. Of course, it will take some time. At present, it is disabled. Now it is coming. We can select download the template option. Select download the template, and from the options I can select XML format, continue. On this left side you can see the file is downloaded, so I can click on open. So now this is the template which is used. Let me change it to editable mode. First sheet is for the introduction. Before you proceed further, it's better you read it here, as the prerequisite is maintained that in this we have to select file option in advance, in which we need to ensure that this is selected. So from the file, I can select options, advanced. It is mentioned that when calculating the work list, you need to scroll down. So here it is, when calculating the work list, you need to select this checkbox, set precision as displayed. Okay. And then continue it. Even the date format, what should be maintained, that is specified. It is mentioned that mandatory sheets are orange and the optional sheets are blue. Let's fill the sheets which are orange. Now we can skip the blue sheets. So let's go to catalogs code group, and here you can see it is few rows are hidden. So if you want, you can unhide those rows. So select this and right click on it, and unhide option you can select. So now you will be able to see the technical name also and other details for it. Increase the length of this row, you will be able to see the further details for this also. Okay, what kind of data need to be maintained and what information guidelines you need to follow. Here, if it is marked as asterisk, it means it is mandatory. If it is not asterisk, then we can skip it. So since I want to migrate catalogs for the characteristics attribute, then I will be telling here the value as 1. And in the code group, you will be telling the name of the code group. So if I enter my code group name as Z-color, status we need to tell. Status we will be keeping it as 2. And let me add one more. So I can again enter 1, and here I can enter say Z-taste. Okay, and again I'm keeping the status as 2. For this also, maintain the same code group in the next sheets, catalog code group and text. Here again, you can increase the size, and if you want, you can unhide the columns for these things if you want. Otherwise, let me enter the catalog type as 1, and the code group I can maintain, which is, let me copy this and you can paste it here. Here also I'm maintaining 1, and the language which you want to use. So for English it is EN, so I'm maintaining EN here. Okay. If you are maintaining multiple languages, you can maintain that also. And again, you need to tell the short text which is used. So I'm just maintaining the same only for the simplicity purpose. Okay. And now let's go to the next sheet, which is the catalog code. Okay. Again, let's increase this length. And here I will be telling the catalog type, which is 1, and the code group name, which is, again, we can copy it like this. Okay. And I can maintain it here in this, and the code which is there. So here you will be telling the code and the defect class. If I'm using it for the characteristics attribute, here the defect class, you can see it is not marked as mandatory, so we can skip it. And for this color code, I can maintain as 01. Also 01 I'm maintaining, and I can maintain few more entries also, like for this one, whatever data you want to maintain, you can maintain it. Okay, let me enter few entries for this as the limit of 4 only. This is the data I have maintained here in this. Is there any other sheet also after that? So here it is, one more sheet I need to maintain. Go to the catalogs for the code. So let me maintain this also. Here again I need to maintain, and the code group I can select as, see this, and code group, and here it is codes which we are maintaining, and the codes which I'm maintaining is this. So let me copy this, and the language is EN only. So let me maintain EN, and I can maintain it in same for the other. I'm just maintaining 1. The short text, I can maintain the proper description for the color code. So here I can enter say red, green, say yellow. For this I can enter say sweet, and for this it is bitter. So this is the data I have maintained. Is there any other sheet maintained? Okay, this is blue one, and blue we can skip. So I have maintained the data wherever it was mandatory. This defect class here is optional. So let's save it. Continue, and we can close the sheet. We can continue with the next step of uploading the file. So I can select upload. Again, we need to tell from where we have to upload it. Click on upload, and you can select the file. This is the one just now which I have updated. I can select that. Select this. It will take some time to check the validation. So the message is coming that data successfully transferred to the staging table. So now let's go back, and next stage is coming as prepare. So initially we downloaded the template, we updated in the format of XML, then we have uploaded after entering the required data. Next stage is prepare. So select prepare and just click on continue. It will take some time. If you want to see the progress, you can click on monitoring and we can check the status, whatever is done, whatever is completed. You can see the project is created with the name this, when the migration object is linked, then the prepare stage, validation of the file, and then transfer data to the staging. Okay, so it will take some time. Once it is completed, then now the status is completed coming. Okay, let me go back. And the next stage is coming as mapping task. So we need to continue with this. It's giving me mapping the catalogs assigned to this. So mapping the language ISO to be confirmed and mapping the status for this. You can check these details with the options which are available. It is characteristics attribute only. You can continue with the confirmation. For the second ISO, we can check it. So English is there. Let's select this and click on confirm. And this is confirmed. Select the third one, which is again, you can check the status. Is 2 is there for the released. Click on confirm. Okay, so we have done all the things. Let's go back. And on the top, you can see the confirmation has been done. There is no error message. Let's go back. Next stage is simulate. So we can select that, start simulation. So it is started. If you want, you can go to the monitoring to check how much is done. So at present, it is started and the progress is indicator is also coming. Now it is completed. Let's go back and we can click on migrate, start migration, continue. So 100% it is done. Okay, the file. Now let's check the same data in the system. So we will go to US 41 to check the catalog type 1, characteristics attribute, press enter key. Entry is added. Z color. Under that Z color, we have maintained 3 codes, red, green, and yellow. These are the codes which are maintained, short text which is maintained, and the valid from date is picked. In the test, we have maintained these 2 codes and the short text. At the table level, if you want to see the same information, then we can go to SE16 and press enter key. And for the code groups, we can use the table QPGR, press enter key. Here you can enter the catalog type C1 and click on execute. So just now which is added is this. Okay, status is coming as released. Date you can check as today's date. Let's go back. And another table which is used is QPCD. This enter key, it's for the codes. Again, I can enter my catalog type as 1 and then click on execute. We enter some filter. So here you can search for the code group. I have created the code group with the name Z color and Z taste. Select Z color, click on execute. So these are the codes which are maintained and this is the short text which is maintained for it. Let me go back and if I select the other one which is Z taste and then click on execute. So these are the 2 different taste codes which are maintained under the code group taste, sweet and bitter with the code number as 01 and 02. So this is how you can first migrate the code group. We have done that. Later on, we will be migrating the selected sets.